Shouts out to my people, sending love, positivity, and good vibes to my people, man. I hope you guys are doing good today. I'm doing great. Today, first and foremost, I want to thank God. Today is like the first day. When you take a loss or been going through some stuff in life, it's hard to have that. It's hard to be yourself, waking up being yourself. Today, I felt like I woke up and, it just is what it is. Life is what it is. And what you got to tell yourself is with the blessings comes lessons, with the wins comes losses. So you got to be able to sit back, analyze, and grow and learn from the losses that you take. Because if you don't, then those losses are continuously going to keep happening to you. But today I wanted to speak on your purpose, living waking up every single day on it. My morning ritual, I get up, I walk my dog, I go to the gym, I eat my meal, I make sure it's a nutritious, well balanced meal for the most part, especially getting out of the gym, shooting content, making content, all these things. Y'all, get you guys a planner. Plan your days out, plan your weeks out, plan your months out. That's going to help you tremendously. Then, what you also want to do, I have a binder of, all the little stuff that, from bills to my workout regimen. All these is what I need to do. And you see, some of them are getting crossed off the list. That's how you got to live. You got to live intent. My bad, I'm sorry. You got to live with intent. You got to be intentional. You can't think that, oh, I'm going to just wake up and shit's just going to fall from the sky. Y'all, it becomes a point where, with my morning ritual, I give out a quote. That same quote is posted on TikTok. I post it on YouTube Shorts. I go to the gym. I work out. I post on TikTok, YouTube Shorts. Then I'm making reaction videos. Then after that, I'm making more TikToks. Then after that, I may go live. Like, this has to become a lifestyle. You have to really embody the lifestyle of success. You can't turn it on and off. Excuse me. I can't breathe, y'all. You can't turn it on and off. That's why I thought you can turn it on and off, and you can't turn it on and off because the people you're competing with, they don't turn it on and off. They're on. And living your purpose, y'all, like, what I'm starting to realize is every single time I kind of lose myself in the money, I'm focused on how much money I got, and that's a lot of times when the losses come, because I'm focused on the wrong things instead of focused on gratitude and what I'm thankful for and getting to the next level and building a stronger relationship with God. When my mind isn't on those things, God always realigns me for me to be thankful for just that, the small things. Because we realize in this life, bro, you can have all the money in the world, still ain't gonna make you happy. You can have all the access in the world, you can have all the materialistic things, still is not gonna make you happy. What's gonna make you happy is waking up every day, achieving, crossing things off the list. And when you do that through a certain amount of time, you're going to get blessed from that. Doors are going to open up. You're going to meet new people. Going out, getting out the house, talking to people. You're going to meet that person that you've been needing for a while now. But when you go out and bump into these people, you're going to be like, man, But if you're in the house and you just stay on the same old things, you got to be able to take the risk is what I'm trying to say. You can't just sit here day in and day out and, like I said, think that something is just magically going to fall from the sky. What are you doing? What are you contributing? What are you working on? Or is everything that you working on off of somebody? Are you focused on somebody else? Locked in on what they have? Now, we can all learn from people, but we shouldn't be infatuated on what other people have. How this person, you should be so locked in on what you got going on and what you're doing that you don't have time to even compete, to envy, have jealousy. I'm so busy that I truly don't envy anybody else's life because I know what God has for me is for me. And through divine timing, I'm going to get exactly what I want and what God has for me, what I deserve. So focus on yourself. Life is too short to be trying to, I was spreading myself thin, trying to build a business and, I got my personal brand and I got this and that and this and that. And you spread yourself so thin that you realize you don't even have energy, time, attention, effort for your own goals and your own dreams. So lately, I'm still doing certain things that add up and make sense. But for me to invest into things that aren't going to paying off in the future, you know what is going to paying off? Me staying consistent, making these videos. You know what is going to paying off? Me staying consistent in the gym, showing people personal development to a next level. I'm just not making these videos. I'm showing you guys. I'm giving you guys inspiration every day. I'm going to the gym every day. I'm coming on here giving you a video every day. I'm going live every day. And though it may seem small, the compound effect of this 5-10 years of staying consistent of this, it can only reap, great things. I'm only reaping great things. So even though, I'm not where I want to be right now, even though my Fire Diamond, that brand page or channel on YouTube is not monetized. That's a goal that I have. But it's crazy that, it's a side note. It's crazy how society is because my other page, Kellen Carter, where the first E is a 3, my Kellen Carter page, in a couple of days I got $500-$600 from posting. Because that page is the messy page. That's the page that, gets the clicks. I normally do my reviews off of Charleston White and Corey Holcomb. Very strategic. Corey Holcomb has the longest podcast on YouTube, and Charleston White is the most viral figure, especially in our culture, when it comes to YouTube. So that's the reason why I make my videos on them. So that's very strategic. I have basically a page to, for the clickbait, for the like, because this is kind of getting off topic, but my whole thing is I enjoy Corey Holcomb. He's my favorite comedian. Charleston White, even though I necessarily don't agree with everything he says and how he moves, I would be a lie to say that he's very entertaining and he's very intelligent. So, I'm quick to click when Charleston White is uploading a new interview on YouTube. So long story short, if I'm gonna watch the video anyway, I might as well review it and put my thoughts into what I think and get paid for it. Everybody else is doing it. And that's exactly what I'm doing. And I'm getting paid for it, but I know that this page is, yeah, it's more for the money, it's more for the clicks, it's more, but it's still something that I enjoy doing. I'm not just doing something just to do it. I do it because, like I said, I'm gonna watch the video regardless. Been watching 5150 for the past 10, 15 years. Been, going to click on Charleston White interview no matter what, so I might as well review it. That makes sense to me. But that's not my purpose. My purpose is to inspire, to help. If I can help one person, and I know that sounds cliche because a lot of people, but truly, if I can help one person, my job is done. So I feel like my personal development page, even though it's going to take more time, even though it's going to take a while for people to actually catch on to the greatness, I can't wait until I'm at the top of the hill. I'm documenting right now. And when we get to where we need to get to, and when the audience and the money and all that stuff comes, we're going to be prepared for it. But most importantly, you shouldn't be doing anything off of money. That is something that I'm really learning at the age of 33. When I'm chasing the money, chasing the bands, chasing, I got this amount of money, I got to get there. Everybody that I know, especially in the fields that I'm in, everybody that's chasing money and ain't chasing their soul, their spirit, their mentalities, focused on becoming a better version of the man, people, I done seen people up crazy, millions, up a couple 100,000, and within a few days, a few bad decisions, because they weren't the person that they needed to be, it all comes crashing down. And that's what I'm telling myself. Even though I take some losses and you know what I'm saying, it's time to go to the drawing board and get closer to God, because I don't want what I've seen in other people. Other people fall or take a loss and they can never bounce back from it because they weren't learning from their mistakes. They didn't sit down and analyze of, the bigger picture of what God was trying to tell them. That's the reason why I know I'm so well looked over and so blessed, because, even though I'm not perfect, even though I take losses and go through what I go through, God knows my heart is pure. And I'm not out here, trying to take or steal from nobody. I don't try to glorify a certain lifestyle. I've really put in that self-development. And that's what I'm telling you guys you have to do. You have to put in that time. Like this. And even then, like, today was a bad day. Locked my keys in my house, you know, had to wait until the morning to basically had to go to a homie's house, stay over there, wait until them. I had to walk all the way over here. I didn't have my keys. Luckily, my car was running and cash was in the car. So I had to walk all the way home, unlock the door to walk all the way back to get my car to drive all the way back home. That's how I started my morning. And stuff like that, just things besides that, when you're in a rut in life and things don't seem to be, you just got to keep going. Hey, I started my morning late, but we still going to cross out every single thing off this list. Morning ritual. A part of my morning ritual is getting my ass up and making these videos. Been staying consistent on here. That falls into your purpose. I could easily be watching TV. Oh man, I lock my keys in. That's what the weak do. Focus on you know, what ain't going right. That one little thing completely messes up your whole entire day and you make it so big now to the point where you don't do anything. It's a trap. Got to go to the gym. Got to go get my daughters. Got to make this content. And there's even other things that I want to do. Speaking of which, let me write this down before I forget. But yeah. Now I got to get another key made because, you know, I locked myself out the house and it's like, shit. Can't keep locking yourself out the house. So, but yeah, back to the topic. Y'all, find your purpose. Find what's going to make you wake up in the morning. Before, truth be told, before I made these YouTube videos, before I was on TikTok, I was lost. I thought success was money. Being able, oh yeah, I got all this money. No, success is your purpose. Waking up every single day on a mission. Regardless of what people think about you, if nobody invests in you, if people low-key hating on you, what the fuck are they doing with their life? If you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. And the people that hate on you, the only people that hate on you ain't doing better than you. So we want more haters. We want more money. But we ain't even focused on that. That's going to come. We focused on our purpose. What, all said and done, when you leave this earth, what are they going to say who you were? They just going to say, oh, you know, he just, you know, he was a good guy, but he just, you know, he really didn't do shit. You know what people gonna say about me? That motherfucker got up every single fucking day, no matter what he was going through. He took care of his responsibilities. He held shit down. Yeah, he probably had an attitude or, you know, cussed some motherfuckers out, but he had pure intentions. He had a good heart. He busted his ass every fucking day. He believed in himself. He spread love to other people. He wanted to see other people win. That's my purpose. Waking up every day trying to, you know, better himself and trying to learn new things. That's my purpose. What's your purpose? That's what you got to ask yourself. Are you just waking up, wasting time? Chasing girls, chasing money? You have to have a deeper meaning to why you do and what you do. So I'm not going to sit here and rant too long. I just wanted to come on here and really lock in with you guys. The last couple weeks been kind of hectic, been kind of tough, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's life. You got to keep going, put your head down, keep fighting, keep swinging. So I love you guys. It's positivity, good vibes. Y'all have a great day. Have a productive day. And, you know, stay on that purpose. Stay on that purpose. If you don't know that purpose, it took me, you know, I want to say like 29, 30, when I really woke up and was just like, you know what? If these motherfuckers can make videos and get thousands of people and make money off of, you know, just giving out good advice, being that example for somebody, like, yo, go to the gym, work out, eat better foods, become a better version of yourself, think more positively. That's what it's all about. It's about helping others, telling others that it's possible. Even when I'm not even in my prime yet. You know, I feel like I'm on a roller coaster. You know, I can't wait until I just kind of let go of these vices, really lock into my schedule, stay consistent, put my head down. Right now in life is because I'm being hard-headed. I'm not sitting and aligning myself into where I really need to be. I am now, but it'll all come through with time. It's all gonna come through with time. So y'all have a blessed day. I'll see you guys on the next one. And take the gym. Don't just watch this 20-minute video and let it go in one ear and out the other. You can literally, that was another part of my problem. Coming on YouTube and literally just getting into rabbit holes, which it taught me a lot. So I can't sit here and but the best thing to do is take action. I've been watching, personal development videos my whole life. Started off with Eric Thomas. What was it? If you could succeed are you willing to succeed as bad as you want to breathe? Something like that. And I'm just now starting to press record. I'm just now buying into, becoming the person that I need to be. But that has always been in me. And another thing is, God knows exactly all this stuff is already rewritten, written out. We just have to fall into, how many people in jail or dead that don't have the voice or the impact that they should have because they was playing with their potential. Stop playing with your potential and lock in, y'all. And that's what I'm doing here. We're gonna stay consistent. We're gonna build video by video, and you know what I'm saying? And we just want the best for others. That's all I want. I want other people to see my video and be like, dang, if he can do it, I can do it. If I can do it, we can do it, and we can take over the world. So I love y'all. Peace. We out.